Angel, what was that moment on the bench that we saw just, again, standing up in the moment where Kennedy and committed the foul? What was that moment for you?
Yeah, just having my teammates back. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Just having my teammates back. Me and Kennedy are super competitive, and just having a competitive edge. I love my teammates, and I'm always going to have their back, so it was just competition.
I think we see a lot of that similar competition expressed by Kennedy, expressed by yourself in the NBA. We see a lot of players have their teammates back.
Yeah.
We see a lot of players commit aggressive fouls. What's your thoughts on the changing the dialogue in the W to embrace that more?
Yeah, it's just competition. I mean, I feel like that fuels our fire. How me and Kennedy were kind of brought up, how me and Kennedy play our games. We go off of energy, and we're a dynamic duo where we come off a lot of energy, and we're just super competitive every single day. So hopefully that translates obviously to the WNBA, but I think we've started and done a great job being able to continue that.
Kennedy, for you, what was that moment between you and Caitlin?
I think at the end of the day, I'm a competitor. Now that it's another day, I've had an off day. Now I can answer your questions and I can let you know how I really feel about things. But I'm a competitor, and I'm going to compete no matter who you are and no matter who's in front of me. So that's just what it was. Heat of the moment play. We're getting at it. We're going back and forth. It's basketball. It's all hoops. After we finish the game, it's all love.
Do you have any regrets on how it happened and everything that's happened since then?
I don't have any regrets with anything. I'm going to compete and play 100% hard no matter who it is, like I said, or who we're playing. No, I don't have any regrets.
Did you realize this was going to become a big national story?
It has become a big national story. We've had things that have been thrown into hoops like racism and just different things thrown to players that shouldn't even been brought up. This is a game I love. This is a game I'm passionate about. And at the end of the day, I'm thankful that I'm able to display it to everybody. And if you're gonna watch the game, watch all of the game before you make opinions. Just watch the whole game and get to know the players. Those that saying you don't know players, you haven't watched the WNBA. Get to know your players that are already here and already in this league and already trying to make a mark.
Did you, the chippiness that was going on before, because that was there, do you have any, was there a moment before that?
No. I think I got hit in the head the play before, and it was just like one of those things that was in the heat of the moment. You know, I don't know Caitlin. I don't know her from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is hoops. It's competitive, and this is basketball. And you're playing against somebody like me. I classify myself as a dog. So if you're gonna throw a punch, then I'm gonna compete with you. I'm gonna play at the level that you're given. So that's just the player that I am. But go ahead.
When you say get to know the player, what are you referring to? I'm assuming it's
I'm just seeing a lot of things of fans just not understanding who I am as a player. You have to understand me as a person too, and don't just look at one tape and form an opinion about me. I'm truly a passionate person about the game, and I'm genuine. You can ask all my teammates. They've got to know me. They know the real Chennedy Carter. So I'm just saying, don't form an opinion off of one little clip, and you didn't even see the whole game and or the play that led to that.
You gotta realize all of us have a story. And Kennedy has been out of the league. I've had a story behind me. People are gonna have their misconceptions about each one of us on this team. And that's what makes it so special. Bringing each other together, I think I wear that on my shoulders. Kennedy wears that on her shoulders because everybody doesn't get this opportunity. So when we go out there and play super hard, compete every single day, it's not personal.
Yeah.
I promise you it's based off of our stories and where we've come from.
Yeah.
We've come from so many different places that you guys have never seen or would never understand. So just being able to go out there and play with that chip on our shoulder every single night, that's just what we do and that's just who we are. And you have to accept that.
Yeah.
Okay. That conversation with Reese, though, she said she followed up with you and had a conversation. Is there an understanding about, maybe there was a line that was crossed in terms of that particular?
There's no
play?
line. I'm competing. I'm gonna compete. I've already let you know. I'm gonna compete. If you're going to throw punches first, I'm gonna compete. It's all love. It's basketball. This happens in the NBA. Actually, I'm focused on New York now. I'm not really focused on that play anymore. It happened, okay? It's just a basketball. It just happened. Like, it's over with. I don't know why we're dragging it, but we continue to drag a play that happened, and a whole fourth quarter happened after that. Multiple events happened after that, guys. So we just gotta let that play go.
But the fact that the league waited a day to upgrade to a flagrant foul, that extended the time of this play.
It still happened yesterday, and I'm on today. I've had a great practice. I've had a great off day. I've hung out with my teammates, and I'm loving how the Sky and Angel and everyone is having my back, and I'm having their back, and we're standing together on this. We're all unified. We're all on the same page.
There seemed to be an understanding what happened a week ago with you
Yeah.
and Alyssa, too,
Yeah.
that you embrace that moment and you think all the
course.
rookies should be ready for that and be able to.
Everybody in the league should be ready for it, not just the rookies. I mean, coming into a league that is super competitive with amazing talent here, like, I wasn't coming in here expecting it to be easy because of the name I have. I'm playing for the name in front of me. I'm playing with the letters across my chest. So understanding that and understanding what that comes with, we all we need, and understanding that we have each other's back through whatever. My teammates have each other's back. I know they wanted to be there for me, obviously, when I got yanked down and just be there for me. They were super competitive with me. They were talking to me on the bench, like just being able to get up and just be who I am. Like a lot of people wouldn't be able to get up and do that.
Yeah.
I have a strong mindset. I've been through so much in my career. That is like the very minimum to me. Like that is literally nothing to me.
So Chennedy, then, going on social media, is that something that you feel like was part of the competition, sharing your thoughts about Caitlin's game?
I think that this is just hoops. I think that at the end of the day, it's all about basketball. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
So shit talking on social media is part of it.
Just talking in general. I think that, again, it's all hoops. As you see, everybody went on social media and let us know their opinions. So it's just all hoops, man. It's all fun. I don't really take it serious. It's just jokes.
Do you have any regrets not addressing it right away, though, because it's been dragged out?
No, I don't have any regrets not addressing it right away. Let me tell you guys something. I'm a person that when something happens, I need time to get my thoughts together. Heat of the moment answering is not probably the best answer. So for those who wanted a heat of the moment answer, I'm actually glad I didn't give you one. I'm glad you guys came today and actually asked me and just asked me how I felt, and here I am. I'm letting you know.
And then Angel, we know obviously you faced the fine for not being available to the media. I guess in that similar tone, how do you balance obviously the obligations with making sure you're answering questions from the right frame of mind?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody knows here that has interviewed me ever that I've been great with media and I've always taken on media. Obviously, I'll take accountability for it, but it was a lot of miscommunication within the media, the timeline of everything. So obviously, trying to make time for media I've always made time for all of you guys, and obviously that was something on my behalf that I wasn't able to do at that moment just because of the timeline of it. But making sure moving forward that I make sure I take time out for you guys as well. But my family came. I had a lot going on as well because everybody comes to see me as well. So I want to also see my family too. So.
Do you look at this moment as being a galvanizing moment for this team?
I think it brings us closer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think this is a moment that brings everyone closer and it gives the league a chance to unify. You know, all of that stuff that happened, it's really just great for our league. It's great competition. We're two great players competing on a national stage. Of course, Angel's out there competing too, but it's all love and it's just hoops. We got to understand that. Even though we are girls, we love this game. We're passionate about it. Guys, I was working hard in China and Turkey to come over here and play. I love this game. I bleed it.
I was going to ask you that because you've had your rookie season previously. Is stuff still going on, or is it now just being brought to light because of the added attention?
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now.
Yeah.
It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. It's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Chennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's coming now.
So there are a lot of people who took that physicality in the Fever game and were like, this could be a turning point for the WNBA in terms of how people talk about physicality. Do you guys see that as potentially being a turning point play moment?
I think everybody's always physical. I mean, everybody talks trash. Yeah. I was just saying, Atlanta was aerial pilot. She was just talking. They was
doing the same thing.
They was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
When I got choked and yoked up, y'all didn't say y'all listen to me.
It was not, but when you got choked and yoked up, you didn't have all of the backlash and you didn't have all the things that we've dealt with. We've been able to take a lot of hits, guys, in the past 24, 48 hours. I'm on here smiling, I'm not complaining, but I'm putting in hard work, and I know that this team, Angel, our owners, and Jeff, they all have our backs. So that's why we're in great spirits right now.
And did you see like a lot of people sharing videos of like old plays in the WNBA, like real physical stuff?
Man,
Did you see that on that?
I was looking for. I was looking at that. I mean, I've been watching the WNBA for a very long time. My teammates have shared experiences where they have gotten their nose broken.
Yeah.
Like this has been going on for a long time.
I've had an experience where Alyssa Thomas has actually chipped one of my ankle, and you know we're cool to this day. Like
It's competitive, bro.
Yeah, man. Like,
you
that's
can't
just
pick
how
and
it
choose
is.
like who can get touched and who can't get
You
touched.
just can't.
Everybody can get touched.
Yeah,
Like,
including me. Any day I can get touched as well, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm always gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Do you think part of like the response on social has been because officials just didn't call it? Like, had officials called it, do you think it would have been a different response?
Called what?
Like, called it a flagrant in the moment?
I mean, I don't really think that makes a difference.
Honest-
Literally, the play that happened to me was even worse. Like,
Right.
so many people could say that people were saying she could have been suspended. Like, I don't even take that into account because I know she's just a great basketball player, and obviously it was just a basketball play. Like, it just depends on who it is. And obviously we've sat here and just continued to be who we are. And I think just growing the game, everybody's going to be treated the same and should be treated the same. So just moving forward, we just want to move forward from this and just continue to play who we are, play Chicago basketball. We love being here.
Yes.
We love our teammates. We love the coaches. We love this organization.
True
and we're
story.
going to continue to have pride in that.
I was going to say, was the
Do you
difference?
understand-
Oh, sure.
Do you understand that? But what happened with you, it was a flagrant 2 and she was ejected. This was
Okay.
different.
Yeah,
because
but
it wasn't
do you
called
still
flagrant.
understand that she was still choke slammed on
Yeah, I know-
national
no, I know
television?
that. I know that.
Like
It
a
was-
hip
yeah,
check versus
it
a
was right in
choke
front of
slam?
us.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
so
saying,
I'm gonna
so
have
she
my
did-
teammates
she
back.
did.
So
too.
you believe that it should have been a flagrant one?
No, it was a flagrant 2, and that was called right away where the call wasn't called made for you until the next day.
Okay. So
That's
what
what
are you
I'm
asking me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that you see the difference, that what people are seeing the difference in what happened with you, because people recognize what happened with you was definitely wrong and should not have happened. It was a flagrant 2 called right
She's
away.
taking accountability for what happened,
Right.
and we've moved forward from that. Obviously, she probably won't do that again, and she's moved forward from it.
Yeah.
We don't have any regrets. We're moving forward from it.
Yeah,
It's a basketball play. It happens all the time in different sports. When you chug somebody, I can pull up multiple clips. It happens.
At the end of the day, it's all love. Outside of basketball, when we're in those 4 lines, it's smoke. After, it's all love. I promise we're a genuine team. We're a genuine person. We didn't hit her like she was out on the streets. It's just
Have you seen me hit
basketball.
JJ when we were in New York and I bumped her and she bumped me back and laid me
Yeah,
down?
it's just
That could have been a
basketball.
flagrant one too.
I know.
It's the same. It's just you can't pick and choose who gets flagrant ones and flagrant twos. We can't. It's
But
basketball.
at the same time, me being the player that I am, I will move accordingly with certain players that you just can't even draw back and forth with, and we can't have a good time. So I will move accordingly from this situation.
Oh yeah, I guess I mean I might have missed it second. Like I think it was kind of what Cheryl said. Your play was like you guys are fighting for a rebound. We expect, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Not what happened to you.
Okay.
It was different. And I think yours was off. It was a little bit like off the ball. You know what I mean?
It was
That's-
just like the next possession, honestly.
Right. Okay.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
did you see when JJ knocked me down?
No, you know what I missed now.
Oh, you go check the film. JJ knocked me down. She didn't get a flagrant one though.
Yeah.
She got a regular foul, but it was the same thing. It was the same thing. But we can't pick and choose what players get flagrant fouls and flagrant ones and
Oh,
twos.
100%.
Okay.
I was just trying to bring.
But no, go check the clip. It's the same. All right. Go Sky.